Hello everyone and welcome to Old Coin TV channel. If you love exploring the world of coins, their history, value, and rare discoveries, you've come to the right place. Here, we'll share exciting information about coins from around the world, from ancient treasures to modern currency. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced collector, our channel is the perfect place to grow your knowledge and passion for numismatics. So, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell icon to never miss our latest videos. The 10 New Pence coin of 1970 is a fascinating and historically rich piece of British numismatic heritage, representing the transitional period between the old pre-decimal currency and the new decimalized coinage system of the United Kingdom. To understand the significance of this coin, we must travel back to a time when the British monetary system was undergoing one of the most dramatic transformations in its history. Before decimalization in 1971, Britain used pounds, shillings, and pence, with 12 pence in a shilling and 20 shillings in a pound, making 240 pence to a pound. This complex system had existed for centuries, but by the mid-20th century, it was considered outdated and cumbersome, especially for modern commerce, accounting, and international trade. The idea of decimal currency, a system based on multiples of 10, was more logical and efficient. Hence, the United Kingdom officially began preparing for decimalization in the late 1960s. The 10 New Pence coin, introduced just before full decimalization, was one of the key denominations designed to familiarize the public with the new system. The 1970 10 New Pence coin holds a special place because it was part of a transitional phase in which coins were minted to ease the shift toward the new decimal system, which officially took effect on the 15th of February 1971, known as Decimal Day. Although the coin bears the year 1970, it was not actually released for general circulation that year. Instead, it was produced for collectors as part of a 1970 proof set, which contained the final issue of pre-decimal coins and some coins minted to demonstrate the new denominations. The 10 New Pence 10p coin was intended to replace the old 2 shillings 2s coin, and to help with the transition, it was made to have the same size and weight as its pre-decimal equivalent, so people could use it interchangeably during the early years of decimalization. The obverse of the 1970 10 New Pence coin features the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by the famous sculptor Arnold Machin. This portrait shows the Queen wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a piece of jewelry gifted to her by her grandmother, Queen Mary. The legend around the effigy reads, Elizabeth II DG Reg FD 1970, which stands for Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This design is one of the most iconic and widely recognized portraits of Queen Elizabeth II, used on British coins from 1968 until 1984. The reverse side of the coin, designed by Christopher Ironside, depicts the lion passant guardant, a traditional heraldic symbol of England, crowned and facing left. This design symbolizes strength, bravery, and royal authority. Around the top of the reverse design are the words, New Pence, and below the lion is the denomination, 10. This coin design was both simple and elegant, intended to represent the modernity and stability of the newly decimalized British currency. The coin's specifications are also noteworthy. The 1970 10 New Pence coin was made of cupro-nickel, 75% copper, 25% nickel, giving it a silvery appearance and strong resistance to corrosion. It had a diameter of 28.5 mm, a weight of 11.31 grams, and a thickness of approximately 2.25 mm. The edge of the coin was milled, giving it a textured pattern that made it easier to grip and harder to counterfeit. These physical characteristics were identical to the pre-decimal 2 shilling coin, maintaining continuity and familiarity for the British public. An interesting aspect of the 1970 10 New Pence coin is that it was not issued for general circulation. Instead, it appeared exclusively in the 1970 proof coin set, which was produced by the Royal Mint as a collector's item. This set included the last pre-decimal coins ever struck, the halfpenny, penny, threepence, sixpence, shilling, florin, 2 shillings, and half crown, as well as demonstration coins for the upcoming decimal series. Therefore, while many coins bearing the 10 New Pence inscription were in circulation from 1968 to 1981, the 1970 dated version was unique because of its limited, non-circulating proof status. From a numismatic perspective, the 1970 10 New Pence coin is a significant collectible due to its association with the decimal transition and its limited mintage. Only a relatively small number of proof sets were made, around 750,000, and each was meticulously struck with a mirror-like finish and sharp details. Proof coins differ from circulation coins in that they are produced using specially polished dies and blanks, resulting in a high-quality surface finish that enhances their visual appeal. These proof coins were packaged in specially designed cases, often accompanied by information cards explaining the significance of the coins in Britain's monetary history. The historical value of the 1970 10 New Pence extends beyond its metal and design. It marks the end of an era and the dawn of a new monetary system. The coin symbolizes modernization, progress, and adaptation, key themes of Britain's economic and cultural evolution in the post-war period. Decimalization simplified everyday transactions, accounting systems, and pricing structures, making life easier for businesses and the public alike. The introduction of the 10 New Pence coin was therefore not merely a change in currency but a reflection of a broader national shift toward efficiency and modern standards. In 1971, when decimalization was fully implemented, the inscription, New Pence, remained on the coinage until 1982, after which it was replaced by the simpler term, 10 pence. This change signified that the public was now fully accustomed to the decimal system, and the new prefix was no longer necessary. However, for collectors, the New Pence versions, including the 1970 issue, retain a nostalgic charm and historical value. Over the decades, the 10 pence coin has undergone several redesigns and size reductions. In 1992, for example, the coin was significantly reduced in size from 28.5 mm to 24.5 mm to make it lighter and more convenient to carry. Despite these changes, the legacy of the original large-size 10 New Pence remains strong among collectors and history enthusiasts. The 1970 version, being one of the earliest and rarest, continues to attract attention at coin fairs, auctions, and online numismatic marketplaces. In terms of market value, while the 1970 10 New Pence coin does not command extraordinarily high prices, its worth depends largely on condition and presentation. A coin still housed in its original 1970 proof set or in perfect mirror-like proof condition can fetch between £5 and £15 GBP, though pristine or specially certified examples may reach higher values. Its true value, however, lies in its historical and sentimental importance, representing Britain's careful and graceful transition into a modern currency system. From an educational standpoint, the 1970 10 New Pence coin teaches us much about how societies adapt to economic change, how design and symbolism play roles in national identity, and how currency reflects the values of its time. The lion on its reverse speaks to Britain's enduring strength, the Queen's portrait emphasizes continuity and stability, and the New Pence inscription highlights innovation and modernization. These combined elements make this coin more than mere metal. It is a story of transformation minted into solid form. In conclusion, the 1970 10 New Pence coin stands as a timeless artifact of British history. Though it may seem like a small and simple coin, it represents an entire nation's journey toward modernization, technological advancement, and monetary clarity. It embodies tradition meeting innovation, the end of the old and the birth of the new. Whether in the hands of a collector or resting in a display case, the coin reminds us that even the smallest objects can hold vast historical meaning.